this Disney Dreamlight Valley video. This is the beginning. I will be recording absolutely everything I do, so all the grindy bits will be in their own little time-lapsey vibe, style, whatever you want to call it, of like making sure you don't miss a thing, but also I'm trying to keep it as entertaining as possible, but I don't want you missing out. Some games people skip the grindy bits or go, oh, you cheated. I want that you guys to be aware there is absolutely no cheating going on whatsoever, hence why I am doing record the everything. The everything? Yeah, that really works, doesn't it? Okay, cool. So I'm speeding through my character creation. I just could not get the nose right, and I felt exactly like Flynn Rider in Tangled. Being like, they just cannot get my nose right. I did settle on a nose. Obviously it took a little bit longer. I also, when it went to putting in my name, it was having a little bit of a disconnect moment. So my keyboard just really wasn't behaving, so it does take me maybe 2 minutes to write out my name. Obviously not when it's sped up, but it did take a little while. This is technically my second run through, because I did play it on my Xbox previously. I played when they sort of introduced Nala, so that'll just give you the idea of where I was at, if you know Disney. If you don't, that's fine. We're experiencing a full thing together. We'll learn together. I still click stupid little buttons. I did decide I'm going to start on mouse and keyboard, and if I don't like it or I can't figure it out, I'll go to what I know and Xbox controller, so that's what I did. And I feel like the Xbox controller did actually really work, and it means that if I'm not feeling so great, I could just like sit back, maybe go and play in bed, you know, just move my chair out of the way. So it could work really well. So the content will still keep coming even if I'm not well, you know? So I feel like it would be a really good series, hence why I'm doing it. Now, I really couldn't decide on hair in this bit, because obviously I've got long hair, but I like it down. Like if I'm out, I go down, but I just didn't like the styles that were down. So I was like, yeah, we're going for the short hair. Don't worry, it doesn't stay like that for long. A little spoiler there for ya. I also never had Vanellope, just going back to the whole characters thing. So I can't wait to like see all the different characters that I didn't get to experience and do all the quests and things. I'm very excited to start my journey again, and it's nice to have it on PC. I'm gonna be earning achievements eventually. I do forget how grindy the game is though, and obviously a lot of games are like that, and you have to sort of just expect it with anything that you play, especially nowadays. You've got to grind something. Fortnite, you have to grind XP to like get your battle pass finished. Dead by Daylight, you've got to grind blood points, so basically play a lot of games to earn all the BP to then level up your characters. It's a big brag to have a P100 character. But Disney is like rooted in us all, I believe, because so many people that I know, at least, and a lot of the people that I've met online have all like grown up with Disney movies. Everyone seems to have a favourite Disney movie. In the recent years, I can't really decide what my favourite Disney movie is. I did dress up as Belle at one point for a World Book Day in school. That was fun. I believe I also did a Cinderella one, and I lost that dress for many years, and it turns out I just put it in my dad's wardrobe and it doesn't go in his wardrobe. So, yeah. Alright, here's where it actually starts.
Our story begins with an ending, as you decide it's time to leave the city behind. Yearning for a pause from life's responsibilities, you arrive at a familiar place. A quick stroll along a nearby path leads you to a spot where, as a child, you found that life was simpler. And with a touch of imagination, all your dreams would come true. Finding the perfect place for a rest, you begin remembering these long-lost dreams and drift off to sleep.
I'm very excited. I was so excited. I wanted to do like the voice and the video at the same time, and then I realised there's just too much chaos going on in my house. I cannot. I need to wait for specific times where I can do voiceovers or do it in the evenings. And I was like, I want to play during the daytime, so I was playing a bit in the daytime, I was playing a bit in the evening, so there are clips that are together. I feel like I've done pretty decent cuts there. Look at it, it's so cool. Oh, love the castle. Look at all those night forms. It's me. Alright, here we go.
Oh, hello.
What's this? Are my spectacles enchanted? Or might you actually be real? Of course I'm real! Well, you never can be too sure around here. I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. I haven't met anyone in ages. Ahem. Welcome to Dreamlight Valley, my friend. Dreamlight Valley? This place is awfully mysterious. I feel like I could explore this place forever and still not find all its secrets. Yes, this valley is full of mysteries.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a time where it was also filled with magic and wonder. Oh, but I haven't introduced myself yet. You're no doubt wondering who I am. Duh. You're Merlin. It's so strange, I almost feel like I know you. You're a great and powerful wizard, right? Well, yes, but not just any wizard. I'm a soothsayer. I don't know how to say that.
Why,
Power
that's
to
quite
see into the
comical.
future. I am also quite skilled at alchemy and prestidigitation. Now that that's settled, there's the small matter of who you are. Me? I'm Lily. Lily, Well, the only way to get to Dreamlight Valley is to pass through dreams, so you must also possess great magic. Otherwise, how could you be here? Magic? Me? Ha! No way. When it comes to magic, I can't tell an abracadabra from an alakazam. Oh, I think you'll find that magic often chooses us, and rarely does it choose unwisely. In fact, I'm quite certain that you're the one we've been waiting for. You're going to save Dreamlight Valley. Save it from who? A wise question indeed. After all, a problem can't be solved until it's understood. If we restore the valley to what it was, a place of magic, of wonder, friendship, we need to stop the forgetting once and for all.
Bah.
We must! We must! Alright, Merlin, chill out. I'm sorry, I can't seem to remember what we were talking about. The forgetting. Ah, yes, the forgetting.
Goodness.
You'll have to forgive me, but now you can see where it gets its name. Alright, listen closely and I'll tell you the tale before I forget again.
Dreamlight Valley used to be a cheerful place full of happy villagers. Life was flourishing here thanks to our ruler's magic. Until our ruler vanished and the forgetting began. Our memories faded, the valley became a shadow of itself. We tried to save our memories of the life that had been.
And as I can see into the future, I knew that someday someone would come to help restore the valley. Tell me more about the missing ruler. Well, now all the wonder, magic and friendship in this valley came from our ruler. They watched over the village and kept us safe from dark magic, but one day they started to act different, though I can scarcely remember it now. And then our ruler simply vanished. It's been years, I think. I've lost track of the time because of the forgetting. Your ruler just up and left? There must be some reason. That certainly seems logical. Yes, the forgetting must be connected to our ruler in some way. If only I could remember how. I'm ready to help restore the valley. Let's go. Well, there's only one way to be absolutely certain you're the one
Spiritus,
destined to save
Spiritus.
Dreamlight Valley from the forgetting. It'll be a small test of your magic. You see, ever since the forgetting, I've been puzzled about this house, blocked by the night thorns. Come along, we'll investigate it together. Alright, we're gonna see if we have magical powers. Thing is, I'm not really reading this. I'm like, do I recognize other people playing like that?
Ah, yes.
Come along, we have a destiny to fulfill. Let's examine the thorns by blocking this house more closely. Okay. I clicked that far too fast. It's really difficult to read them. Genuinely, when I was doing it before, I was taking pictures of each of the lines and then going back to the bit where I needed to do the voiceover and do it like that. I didn't properly read it because I just clicked off. I've consulted my notes and discovered that night thorns began infesting Dreamlight Valley soon after the ruler disappeared. No one, not even I, can remove the blasted things. Only someone who can harness the magic of Dreamlight will be able to. And I'm certain that someone is you, Lily. How do I remove them? Magic is different for all who practice it, but all you need to do is focus your thoughts on the task at hand.
Quite
let's do it.
miraculous.
I sense the magic within you already. Focus on it and say the magic words. No, I'm kidding. Abracadabra. Alakazam. Hocus pocus. Straight to the point and quite a classic.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Oh dear.
Oh dear. The night thorns have made their way
What
inside
a
the house
magical
too.
mess.
That's strange. Suddenly I can't remember why we came in here. This house must be important somehow. I sense it too. If only I could remember why. It's those pesky night thorns. Being near so many of them is clouding my mind. You must remove them before they consume more memories. Focus your magic once again, Lily. And here we go. I didn't even know I could stomp that. I was just trying to get rid of the night thorns. I do like how this story has like bits where you're not always interacting with the characters, so you can do your own thing in a way, but also you're interacting with the characters quite a lot. Not so much to the point where it's really annoying, or at least in the moments that I have played so far. Goodness, the glowing orb you pulled from the night thorn. It's a memory. Mickey Mouse and I were at the Dream Castle and we left something there. Something important. Let's go find it. That's the spirit. Of course, I can't remember what it was, but wait, there's something returning to me. When our ruler left, the royal tools were lost, scattered through the valley. We must find them quickly. They're filled with ancient and powerful magic. The royal tools? If I could find those, then maybe I could help the valley. You have a pure heart, Lily. It's only through helping each other that we'll get out of this blasted mess. First, we must obtain the pickaxe. When the forgetting came, our ruler left. We found the pickaxe driven into a blighted stone in the plaza. Come to think of it, that was around the time the sky went dark and the night thorns overran the plaza. Though it's all a bit of a muddle, I'm afraid. No one's been able to lift the pickaxe from the stone. But then no one was you, Lily. And after all, it wouldn't be the first time someone pulled something from the stone and became a hero of legend. Pull the pickaxe from the stone in the plaza. Got it? Anything else? You must also find the other 3 royal tools, the shovel, the watering can, and the fishing rod. You'll need them for what's to come.
Outstanding.
That's if you're staying here. Of course. Magnificent. Then this house shall be your home. You'll need a safe place in the valley to eat, sleep, and keep your energy up. It's got so much potential. That's the spirit. Just as a whispered word can conjure great magic, this house holds much promise. In fact, I seem to remember that the ruler of Dreamlight Valley had a house like this once. Perhaps he'll do as much good for the valley as the ruler did. In fact, here's a little something to get you started. He gave me a gift. If you ever feel like you need a boost of energy, there's something in there that will fill you right up. Now then, I'll be at the Dream Castle. You can find me there when you're ready. I know that the voiceover didn't match what was going on, but you might not have been able to read as fast, and it's just a nice thing to sort of read it out so that people don't have to read it. If you're watching a video, you don't really want to be reading. That's why when people do like videos with like, oh, little bits of memes, they read the meme out and just show you the picture bit. So it's nicer, it's an easier way to do it, and it's easier on your eyes. Whoop whoop, I've already got the shovel and it likes me. This is great. Off to a good start. I don't like all the the night thorns there. Not dream thorns. God, that sounds like a different game. So funny. Genuinely, I'm gonna struggle on the reading bits. I do struggle with that a little bit, so just to pre-warn you, there is gonna be a little bit of struggle there. I did actually skip one of the ones from the chat that we just had with Merlin, and then I managed to get one little frame of it, so I managed to read that out, but obviously I had less time to read it. I think that's why it was so late, like so behind on the dialogue. Or I was so behind on reading the dialogue. Ooh, what's going on here? The darkness has been lifted. It's daytime. Yeah, I run into things on games, so I don't really want the night thorns around. I want to get rid of all of them as soon as possible. That's kind of just the whole idea. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to run around and I'm going to get rid of all the night thorns. So enjoy the sped up version while I just chat about something I haven't even decided yet. Alright, my chosen topic while we're doing all the night thorn stuff is my brother has a new cat and she is absolutely lovely. I don't know if he'll want me to say her name, so I won't for now, just in case, but she's a lovely black cat. Like, she's a kitten, she's adorable. She keeps climbing him like he's a tree. It's so adorable, honestly. It's great. And my sister also rescued a cat a little bit before he got his kitten, and this cat might be pregnant, so she was like, if the cat is pregnant, I know you've been wanting a kitten for a little while, you can have first pick. So I'm very excited that I might be getting a new family member. Really excited about that. But I do love all the cat content that he sends me. Like, she's been doing all the zoomies, like he's moved into his own little apartment now, so he's got some more space to himself, and oh my god, this cat, this little kitten, she's being a little menace, but in the most adorable way, so, you know, all good. And she's running around, doing all of the zoomies, she's climbing him like he's a tree. He was like, I'll be fine as long as I'm wearing trousers, because she's literally climbing up him with her claws. It's so adorable. If you've ever seen, like, what they're called, squirrels. If you've ever seen a squirrel climb a person, that's basically exactly what I'm trying to describe. That actually happened to my sister once. We went to Bournemouth, so I'm not sure if anyone outside the UK knows, and so I'm sorry for the potential viewers who aren't aware. You can Google it. Bournemouth is a lovely, like, it's a sort of big city, I suppose. I wouldn't know if it's too touristy, but they definitely do events up there, such as maybe a Comic-Con. I know I went to a cheerleading competition there, like, I viewed it, I wasn't a cheerleader. Didn't know that you could do that, actually, over in the UK. So kind of regret not being able to be a cheerleader, because that would be awesome, right? I'm probably not meant for the stage in that way though. It seems too close to dancing, and I'm definitely not a dancer. Absolutely not. I am a performer though. I'm a musician. I do hope to create some music eventually and put that out, and maybe even have some of my videos that are just music videos rather than voiceovers. Maybe I will be able to add my own music to that in the future. I was talking to one of my friends who is an artist and a producer, and he was like, you can use my music for your YouTube videos, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, like I would really appreciate that. But also I'm really scared that YouTube's gonna come at me and be like, copyright, you're not allowed. And I have no idea how to go about that really. So if you've done that, please let me know how you've done that in the comments, because that would really help me out. We are still getting rid of all of these night thorns, and it's been about 3 minutes since I started this new topic. I'm not even removing any of my mess ups. At the end of the day, it's still me talking, it's still me doing the things that I needed to do, right? So, all good. I do feel like I'm a little bit out of breath, I won't lie. Going back to the whole cat thing, if you're not subscribed to my cat's YouTube account, please go and do that, because you never know, you might see my brother's new cat on the channel. We have stuff like birds, pond content, so like if you like fish, there's that as well. It's not just full-on cat content, it's animals really. Oh yeah, this is a good point, just to be like, what is in my pockets? Great question. It's a chair. It's not the best chair, but you know, it's what it is. It is. Okay, I don't ever wear yellow, but you know, anything rather than just regular basic outfit is better than nothing. I will always try and dress my character like myself, so anything that I will usually wear, or if it's something particularly fancy that I like the look of. I feel like I have two different personalities fighting to make it out, right? So you've got the basic side of me that doesn't mind most colours, minus like yellow, orange, and I don't know, some greens just don't do it for me. And then you've got the emo side of me that's like, hey, you need to wear black all the time. Like black, red, burgundy, we can push to a purple as well, but that's about as far as I'll go, colour-wise. So in my everyday, today existence, I will wear like black clothes. I go to the red and the burgundy. I won't push the colour boundaries of what I'm wearing. I like what I like and I'm comfortable in it, and therefore that's fine. You know? It's all good. But I do sometimes feel the other side of me fighting to make it out into the daylight and be like, no, we are gonna wear this, specifically on Disney, a white dress with the like pink roses on the bodice type thing. I believe I get it eventually. That is one outfit that I really remember from the first time I played this game, and I didn't really play very long, so it was in the shop relatively quickly and I managed to buy it, and that is what I wore for like a good few days worth of gameplay. But that was when I was on my Xbox and I can't get any of that progress back, so this is what we're doing. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna open these ones now. Alright, what is it? Open the box. Okay, see, that green, don't really mind it too much. I did wear it because anything's better than a basic outfit. But I believe this is my most favourite cosmetic so far. Yeah, look at that. See, I would wear something like that IRL. In fact, I own a red version of that. Like, that's a decent outfit. That's not bad. Not fond of the yellow sneakers. or Converse, depending on where you're from. Obviously, you'll call them different things. I could call them trainers, but that kind of gives me the ick, so I won't. I genuinely forgot how many night thorns were everywhere. Like, I remember doing this the first time round on my Xbox, and I was like, wow, this is just so many, because I don't think I'd actually seen anyone play Disney Dreamlight Valley right at the start at that point. And I was like, wow, because I was watching someone who was so, like, deep into playing. They already had, like, 4 or 5 characters. Their village was basically immaculate, and I was like, okay, got a long way to go. I did actually end up playing every time that they were playing, so like they were playing on stream on like Twitch, and I was playing along as well. Oh, what we got now? Another present. Now those are better than the yellow ones. I would prefer different, but anything's better than the previous, right? As long as it's more to my colour style or colour palette, you could say. So, I didn't realise that you had to keep going back to your house like so often. And I remembered you can eat things to get your energy up, so I didn't actually have to keep running back. Obviously I did sit on a bench. I didn't realise how long sitting on a bench would take to refill your energy. That's the one thing that's really annoying when you start fresh on like anything. It's like the first starting bits where you're trying to get the grind going, and it's like difficult on where to start. I think one of my friends was saying, oh, you need to grow pumpkins, and I was like, what? I don't even have pumpkins right now. Like, all I'm getting are the carrot seeds. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, what? I have a ton of rocks to break there. You can see all around. There's just so many rocks everywhere. I don't like things that get in the way because I do tend to get snagged on things. It'll happen in basically everything I do. Every game. I even have a video out called Why So Many Walls, and it's me running around on Dead by Daylight literally getting stuck on every obstacle that I could. So that just shows you how bad it can be. I believe we are almost done cleaning up all of the night thorns, or maybe we have done that already. Just gained a new quest there. Oh look, one left there. So you just gotta check, see if there's anything left. Get rid of some of those stones as well. Oh, here I was trying to figure out, like, how do I feed these? They just kept running away from me. Oh, there's still more. I gaslit myself into thinking there's known? There's known left. When in fact, there are a few left. I love it when I just can't talk and I'm trying to do a voiceover. This is so great. I'm totally cut out to be doing this. Thing is, I would just record the voice at the same time if it wasn't like really late. Like if I didn't record these really late in the evening, then I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, now that is more like an outfit I would wear. Those jeans, that top, hell yeah. I love it. All we need now are some suitable shoes. Is that me done with the night thorns? Oh, here we go. Lily, this is the Dream Castle. It holds many secrets, answers. Blast it all. I can't seem to remember what's inside. I bet that the castle inside will find the key to saving the valley. Precisely. Yes. The castle is filled with mysteries and wonders. If we're going to restore Dreamlight Valley to its former glory, we must get inside. Those night thorns are huge. The night thorns that encase the Dream Castle aren't like any you've dealt with before. They're stronger and will take more of your magic to defeat. Follow me. There's still much to show you. Now I have no idea why we had to come over here to have a separate conversation. Everything in
Well.
Dreamlight Valley is made of, well, dreamlight. It's the sparkles you see over everything and everyone, even a wizard such as myself. But dreamlight became scarcer and scarcer as the
Outstanding.
forgetting fell over the valley. Ever since you arrived, though, the magic has started to come back. The magic is connected to me. I don't feel very magical. Oh, it's not about magic words and casting spells, you know. Dreamlight magic grows stronger through acts of friendship, love and care. Simple acts like removing night thorns or foraging a friendship with me. Gaze into the well and you'll discover the different tasks that will create more dreamlight. But to fully embrace the potential of dreamlight, you'll need to gather the royal tools that were last seen during the forgetting. Remember, for some wizards require magic implements. You'll need those tools to save Dreamlight Valley. Mickey's been the gardener in the village since the forgetting. Perhaps he knows the whereabouts of the watering can and the shovel. Let's see. Fishing. Ah yes, Goofy is very fond of fishing. I'm sure he knows where to
I
find the
couldn't have
lost
done
fishing
better
rod.
myself.
Though I haven't heard from him since the stones blocked our path to the meadow. To the south. Well, you must find him, so I'd start there. So I guess our first port of call is to literally get rid of the stones blocking all of the pathways to the meadow and go see Goofy. Look at him, he looks so sad. But we did get his fishing rod, so we can give
Hey
that back
there,
to him.
pal.
Very
How about a
excited.
chat?
Alright, I'm gonna give
Hey
him a rod.
there.
Gosh, it's somebody new.
Oh,
Say, you're not the scary kind of stranger, are you? You're just a friend I haven't met yet, right? Of course I'm a friend. Phew, that's reassuring. It's been a long time since I've seen anybody else. I've been waiting for someone to come along ever since the sky got dark and the night thorns crept in. But now you're here. We're gonna be good pals. I just know it. If that isn't too forward. Gee, there's so much I want to show you. There's my stall. We'll have to clean it up though. And we can go fishing. Of course, I'll have to find my lucky fishing rod. Slow down, Goofy. I think I already found your fishing rod. Only one problem. It seems to be broken.
whoa.
Thanks, Lily. Here, let me see. Ah, it was just jammed up with seaweed, but it's all fixed now. Tell you what, now that I have my lucky fishing rod back, I'll give this one to you. I found it after the forgetting, so we can fish together. I think it belonged to our old ruler. Hey, look! It seems to like you. That's weird. I'm not special. Gosh, you seem pretty special to me. Well, here you go. It's all yours. And here's a groovy hat, so you can look like a real angler. What'd you think of the hat? Pretty spiffy, huh? It's so stylish. Lies. It sure is. Say, maybe I could start my own line of goofwear. I could give Uncle Scrooge some competition. Alrighty, let me show you how to use your new fishing rod. It does like me. He wasn't kidding. We do actually have to figure out how to fish because it's been so long since I've done it. I have no idea. Oh, new stuff. New stuff. I'm not picking up the paper thingies that are sparkling at me just yet, and I'm leaving as many memories out just
Hi
in
there,
case.
pal.
I'm waiting for something that requires it later on. I can't believe Goofy asked me if I've done any good fishing lately when my question is, how do I fish? So how do I fish? Well, whenever you see some ripples, just aim and cast. It's real easy. And that's what we were doing. I failed that one. But maybe we'll get the second one. Alright. Or third time's the charm. Nice. Haha! I got a fish! A rainbow trout. Ta-da!
Whoa.
What'd you know? You're a natural, Lily.
Whoa.
That was fun. It sure is.
Oh.
And it's useful too. You can sell your fish at my store.
Good boy.
As soon as we get it reopened, that is. So I guess we're going to do that. So I said about not doing the paper thing, and I accidentally did it. Gosh, I guess it's a little more run down than I thought. But that's okay. Uncle Scrooge's construction company can fix it right
Yes,
up. You can use the
long.
sign to call him. Alright, we're going to get in contact with Scrooge. Let's do it.
Hello.
It's about time Goofy fixed this place up. I'm glad he's got you to help. Now let's get down to business. Goofy can have this store at no extra cost since the valley needs it, but next time I won't be as generous. What do you say? Yeah, let's fix the stall. Goofy's stall is now open for business. If you see another property you're interested in, don't hesitate to let me know. Simply go to the sign. Go to the sign next to it. Boom. I do like the building animation.
I could use some
The
help.
question is, what do we do now? Are we gonna buy some seeds? I think we might be buying some
Hey
seeds.
there.
This might be the first little grindy bit. Oh no, we sell. We're selling some stuff. What can we really sell? The seaweed, I guess? Maybe the rainbow trout? Here's where I'm like struggling to figure out what buttons do what. It's been so long, I couldn't remember, okay? Don't ever go at me. I'll be better in the future. I will try. Alright. Okie dokie. Come back
Gosh, I
anytime you
could use
need.
some help.
Oh, we needed to sell gems. I love doing the things, like claiming all these things. Oh, it's so good. The serotonin from getting all of that extra like dreamlight and the coins. Love it. I guess we gotta go talk to Goofy again. Thanks for everything, Lily. Finding my fishing rod, helping me fix up the stall. You're one great pal. Anything to help the village. Well, we sure appreciate it, Lily. In fact, here's a little something so you can help the valley even more. It's a free sample of some seeds I sell in the meadow. I get new stuff at the store all the time, so come by anytime you like. In fact, you could even be an investor and help me make it even better. Then I could sell even more kinds of seeds. Ooh, what's in the box? What's in the box? Athletic sunglasses. No, hard pass. Hard pass. I don't want to do that right now, actually. We're gonna finally get some of those rocks gone.
Need anything from the market?
A
Just
chest.
come see me.
Ooh, a bag. What's in that bag? I just opened something. What's in the box? What is it? Ooh, okay, glass coffee table. Alright, that's right. Not exactly what I wanted, but I won't say no. I guess I can't figure out what I was actually doing here. I don't know. Oh, right, we're gonna try and grow some stuff. Trees, they just got in the way. Classic, right? I thought I'd speed all the digging up, because I don't really need to see this. Although, it did kill my energy so much, I was really confused, like, wow, that just disappeared. That's the thing about starting fresh on a game, you don't have all the perks that you used to have, like lacking in bag space, chest space, you have no money, although I've got like 2k, it's not that bad, but the point is, and also you can't plant things with no energy, so you gotta head all the way back, but it's okay. I'll speed the grindy bits up for you so you don't have to be entirely invested. I didn't realise I hadn't already gotten rid of that. This organisation didn't exactly go the best. I was a little confused at what I should put away, what I shouldn't. Obviously I want to keep the bags out to try and open them, and we're going to do that right now. What's in the bag? What's in the box? Any guess? Any guess? It's a black t-shirt. I like it, but I think I prefer the shirt more that I'm wearing. And then this one. Well, what we got in this one? Did you see the squirrel run past? Aren't they so cute? Red backpack. Not the biggest fan. If it expanded my actual like inventory, then maybe I would. But currently, don't really need it. I don't think it really adds anything to the outfit. I think it's nicer without the backpack, personally.
Great to see you.
We're gonna plant some seeds. Get some grindy bits going. I have so many carrot seeds, so it does make sense to sort of get these in the ground and not in my inventory. But will I figure that out right now? No, I won't. I could have dug way more, but instead I just decided, no, we're going to do more quest bits.
Good day, dear.
Oh, you gave me quite a start. Don't you know never to sneak up on someone while he's contemplating his investments? Oh, I'm Lily, and I'm here to help. Are you now? Well, I appreciate that, but you're gonna need a lot more coins to get this shop out of its sorry state. I'm afraid enthusiasm won't be enough. How did it get like this? Well, first, those blasted night thorns appeared, then the sky went dark, and fewer clients came in until they stopped altogether, but I can't even remember where they all went. I know I stayed to take care of my shop, and my money, of course. Then, oh yes, the night thorns blocked me in, and I can't even remember much after that. But like light glittering of gold, I'm starting to remember how the village used to be, and all its investment opportunities. I'd like to get in on this investment. I could use some help, that much is true. Perhaps we could come to an arrangement. Let's hear it. I've got a deal for you, Lily. If you help me make enough star coins to put my shop back in business, I'll make sure it's stocked with everything needed to put the valley back together. I see you've already helped Goofy get back in business. That was very kind of you. I'm very fond of the lad, but he doesn't exactly have a mind for money. When you're ready to invest in my grand reopening, you'll find my sign next to my shop. Are you ready to invest? As soon as I open the shop, there will be all sorts of furniture and clothing to purchase. You can trust me, for my name isn't Scrooge McDuck. Finally, the grand opening. It's a grand reopening, but okay. There it goes. The fireworks are great. And we're going to talk to him again. Bless me bagpipes. I'm back in business. All I need now are some new customers. Oh, and some good investment deserves a good return. These coins are for you. Use them to get anything you like. Come in. Take a look around, Lily. If you're not finding anything you like, talk to me in the shop to use my patented McDuck delivery system. So we're going to go in and have a look around, see what he's got. That was the dress I was on about earlier.
A villain and their riches are
I used to
soon
wear
parted.
that all the time.
Hey!
Of course, I bought it immediately.
Bye-bye now.
Not surprising. An excellent investment, Lily. You won't regret it. Be sure to come back and look over my stock often. I get new things in every day. That's smart business. Of course it is. After all, I know how to keep my customers happy. I'm Scrooge McDuck. Yes, indeed. I'm level 2 now, and I can have more energy. See, that's the thing that has been annoying me the most. I'm so glad that that's the thing. Guess I'm gonna have a look around, see what there is. I really love Vanellope's hair, and I needed to get the money for that. So, I guess we're gonna have to do some grinding again so that I can get some more money. Lily, I just looked into my quarterly profits. Ouch, it's a disaster. I'm completely ruined. Calm down. Calm down! How dare you? I've a right to be as upset as I'd like. The shop's open, but I've got no customers. If I don't act fast, my fortune will be lost. What do you need? Well, first, we need a way to show the villagers of Dreamlight Valley that Scrooge McDuck is open for business. I could help you out. Advertise. That'd be grand. I'd do it myself, but when folks hear the name Scrooge McDuck, they think pillar of the community. I can't be seen around the village like some kind of walking billboard.
Goodbye now.
That's why I've got you.
Hey,
Put
I think
together an
living here is a
outfit to
marvelous.
wear around the village to promote my shop. And he gave us a t-shirt, so it looks like we will have to wear that and show people. There it is. There's the t-shirt.
Hello.
Aye, wearing the t-shirt, I see. You look just right. You might not win any awards on the runway, but you do just fine for my purposes. But what are you standing around here for? I already know about my shop. You've got to walk around the village to spread the word. And while you're out there, would you get some softwood and come back here? We've got to craft some songs.
Goodbye now.
Of course we have more things to do. It's the way it goes, right? Alright, now it looks like we have to run around wearing our new fabulous t-shirt to show off that Scrooge McDuck has his shop open again. For a moment, I blanked on what his name was. I don't know why. I don't know if I've seen anything that's called Scrooge McDuck. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Got some more grinding to do for some wood, for some signposts to go around the village. So I guess that's what we're gonna do, just run around. Ooh, I love going through the Dreamlight things. It's great. It's like, oh look, I've completed some quests. I enjoy those. I do need to get rid of all of those rocks. And I guess take care of all of my plants. Need to try and keep the money coming in. Could be pretty difficult. I hadn't fully gotten rid of the night forms. See, there's more! Wow. And I thought I was doing great. Lies. I don't know why you get like the soil things. Because what do you really use them for? Oh, okay.
Hey, over here!
Wood. Aha! Talk to Scrooge, if we can. The gap behind the counter is just so difficult to get through.
Hello.
And here we go. Brilliant! Now that you've gathered the wood, we can craft the signs. You can use my crafting station in the shop. I'd like you to
Goodbye
craft
now.
a couple of signs
Toodaloo.
and place them throughout the valley so others know where the shop is. And apparently I got a golden potato. I have no idea what that's about, but okay. And I also think I craft the wrong signs. Like, see? Custom signposts. I'm like, yeah, right? No. It wasn't that. So, I messed up. So I gotta go and collect more wood, which I basically just collected all of it anyway. So this is really helpful. Not helpful. Teehee. I don't think there's any wood around because I just collected it all. So I guess we're back into a grindy bit. Look at the squirrel! I love it. The squirrel's so cute. All the little animals they have in this are absolutely adorable. Disney knew what they were doing when they made this game. Because they made it super cute. Like, genuinely so cute. But the soil things, I have no idea why we get them. I guess like it's a byproduct of digging up the ground, but surely that would be you digging up ground all the time. So I don't think you get them every dig that you do. I think it's just a every now and again thing. I can't wait to have more energy slots, because wow. Also, I never solved the golden potato thing.
Well, hello.
My word, you've pulled the pickaxe from the stone. Oh, and look,
Oh,
now that
marvellous.
enchanted pickaxe is in the hands of someone worthy again. The blasted darkness that's hung over the valley has finally disappeared. Just trying to help. Which says marvellous things about your character. Yes, I see many more deeds in your future. The pickaxe can only be wielded by someone who is worthy, which you most certainly are. In your hands, it will split rocks with just a swing. The watering can never needs to be refilled. It will speed up the growing process of crops and keep all that blooms here healthy.
Extraordinary.
The fishing rod needs no bait and never gets snagged. With it, you can fish what lies at the bottom of the deepest sea and the shallowest pond. As for the shovel, well, it's just a shovel. But a very good one. You'll need it for gardening, finding objects in the ground
Yes.
around the valley. Wow, I struggled there. I hope you're ready for it's your destiny to bring great change to Dreamlight Valley. What kind of change? You've already started your journey. Why? Because of you, I'm remembering how Dreamlight Valley once was and how it can be in the future. We've lost so much, you know, and not just memories and tools, but magic and friendship too. Those of us who stayed when the forgetting began have been scattered, some are even trapped. And now that you've found all the royal tools, the wishing well is sensing your newfound powers. You're ready to take on the well's duty and collect the dreamlight needed to remove the night thorns from the castle door. Let's start with how it all works. Gaze into the well to see what the valley needs. Completing even the simplest tasks will bring great change and help end the forgetting, as long as they're done in spirit of love, care, and friendship. Then, once you've gathered enough dreamlight to remove those pesky night thorns from the castle, come and find me. So I guess we need to grind as much of the dreamlight as possible. And then we can go and hopefully open the castle, because that would be really nice. I would love to get into the castle for this episode. But I think it might take more dreamlight than what we've already got, because we don't have that much, really. And I do need to gather more wood for the signs that I messed up. So that's probably a best port of call of picking up every bit of wood that I find. That's a good idea, me. Well done. I love how Merlin said, oh, it'll break rocks in one single swing. Not the rocks that are in the walls, just the ones on the floor. Didn't specify that, did he? Thanks for the help, magical old man. I'm kidding. Merlin's great. I mean, I've watched Stargate SG-1, I think it was, and they're a group of adventurers who go and explore, and they even use the Stargate to travel to another galaxy called the Pegasus Galaxy, and there they find the lost city of Atlantis, and Merlin was actually an ancient, which is the gate builders. Just to give you a quick rundown. So it's really funny that all of these things are just being put together. Like when I rewatch a show and then someone says oh, have you heard of Morgan Le Fay? I'm like, oh my god, that is so cool that they were literally mentioned in my show that I was watching not that long ago. So I do think it's kind of funny. But basically, Merlin was an ancient. He is one of the great gate builders. He's part of that race of ancients, and he inhabited the city, but when they were at war with a race called the Wraith, they are life-sucking monsters, basically. They suck the life essence out of you from your heart into their hand. Just to give you a quick rundown of this show that I've been rewatching. This is something that I've watched since being really young. It was something that me and my dad used to watch all the time. We'd watch a few episodes every weekend. It was great. I enjoyed those days, and it's funny we're doing a rewatch of it now, and obviously Merlin is a character in both this game and the show that I was watching. He's in Stargate SG-1, but I'm watching Atlantis at the moment. I love it. If you haven't seen Stargate SG-1 or Atlantis, I do recommend watching both of them. I just prefer Atlantis more. Oh, we're gonna sell some stuff to Goofy. Why am I selling seeds? Don't sell seeds. That's a bit silly. That's a bit silly. But, yeah. He created, a lot of the... I'm struggling for words, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the technology that the ancients used, he was part of the creation, Merlin, so I think it's really cool that he's in here. And the Knights at the Round Table were his most trusted people when he left Atlantis and came back to Earth, and because he was slightly different, everyone thought he was a wizard. So, there you go. That's one way that one show took it with Merlin. does look like I'm finally getting rid of all the rocks. I didn't plan to talk about like a TV show that I've been rewatching recently, but it just kind of fit, you know, the whole Merlin vibe. And you could say he's the character I've interacted with the most recently, so it makes sense. I hope you like all the grinding sections. I didn't want to cut like any of it out, so I thought I'd just speed them up just for ease, and it makes the video quicker, because when I started it was 120, that's hilarious, an hour and 20 minutes, so I did actually manage to get the video down to 100. What is it with me and 100? Damn, okay. An hour and 6 minutes, so we cut out some of it, or we cut the time down without cutting anything out, we just sped it all up. So I'm looking forward to where it goes in the future. We're just trying to get as much Dreamlight as possible. I don't know if the castle will be tonight. I think that's probably another day, annoyingly. But what can you do? Not much. Not much at all. You gotta do your best and keep on the grind, try and make all the money. I still haven't made Scrooge's signs. I hope he's not getting angry. Imagine. It's not a time limited quest though, so that's alright. Okay, I am gonna water them. There was one time where I planted and I don't think I watered them, and I think it's this video. Gotta do that. It might be me remembering wrong, but I feel like it's this one. Maybe I'll figure out if I like actually make the right signs, that I'll be able to get the quest done rather quickly. Because I messed up twice, maybe 3 times by not getting them correct. So GG's me for not paying attention. Here we go. Are we gonna figure it out now?
Mark me once, a villain and their riches us.
We are! Ta-da! The correct signs have finally been made. Wow, it took me long enough. Gotta figure out how to place them, right? Shouldn't be too difficult. I hope not. I also don't know how to rotate things. That much is very clear. Where am I going? I'm after more wood. Right, I don't have enough. I need 4 signs, and I can't do it because I haven't got enough wood. Okay, now we should have enough. There we go, she does it. She completes the challenge. Well done. Took you long enough. I say this like it wasn't me doing it. It was me. I just didn't do that great. Okay. Yeah, see, I have no idea how to rotate them, and I didn't look. Because obviously, it says you can rotate your item with the left bumper or the right bumper. I just plonked them down. Like, yep, Scrooge's store is that way. Which is kind of true. It's up that little thing, and I was just hiding this last one because I don't know where to put them. Haha, let's go talk to McScrooge. McScrooge? Yeah.
How
Scrooge.
about a wee bit of conversation?
It's difficult to talk to him that time.
Greetings, neighbour.
Hey, it's working. Our hard work is paying off. The shop's been busy all day. We make a pretty good team, we do. Happy to help. Well, if you keep going the way you are, one day you could have a fortune almost as big as mine. Here's a little something to hang in your house as recognition of your investment in my shop. Now there's just one more thing to do. Let's give the front of the shop a wee bit polish, just enough to say, Scrooge McDuck's general store is the height of luxury. The villagers here are humble, salt of the earth folk. Luxury might scare them away. On the other hand, maybe a bit of luxury is what will set us apart. Why don't you collect some flowers and use them to make flower pots to decorate the storefront? Here are the pots you'll need to put the flowers in. Alright, so yet another quest from Mook Scrooge. I might just call him that for the funsies, you know? But I guess we gotta go find some flowers. And I have no idea which flowers are which. Obviously I know what a dandelion looks like, but a purple rising penstrum thingy? I don't even know what that says. Penstrum. I don't know. Hey look, carrots are ready. Whoop whoop. That's alright. Might as well try and keep on top of growing the crops, especially in the early game. I don't want to run out of money. After all, it's going to take money to repair the whole thing. And I've got to earn all of that money. And I'll earn that money off of Goofy. Sorry, Goofy. I'm so sorry. Selling him all the flowers that I can't actually use. So a quick summary. We've met Merlin, we've met Scrooge McDuck, and we've met Goofy. That's pretty good for an episode 1, right? That's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. We got a lot done. We got rid of all of the Nightthorns, eventually. We've repaired 2 shops. We're grinding some money. We learnt how to fish. We got rid of all of the rocks that are everywhere. And we started finding some Dreamlight in order to see if we can open the castle again and unlock all of its mysteries. And hopefully start bringing some of the characters home. So I feel like that's pretty good for an episode 1. We did a good few quests. Yeah, it doesn't seem like too much now, but it's an hour. We spent an hour doing quests. And there's not much of the video left. So, all I can say is, tune in next week, whatever day this goes out. A week later, there will also be another Disney Dreamlight Valley video going out. This is going to be a weekly thing, and it's going to come out the exact same day and time every week.
Mark me once, a villain and their riches.
Alright, we're doing this part. This might be the last quest that we do. Gotta put them outside. But yeah. Every week there'll be a new episode, whether it's one of the longer ones where we're doing quests, or one of the shorter ones where we're doing sort of the grindy in-between filler bits. But I'm enjoying it. I hope you are too, and if you've made it this long way, could you drop an emote in the comments below? Something that you think screams Disney. And I hope you enjoy the journey that we are about to embark on together.
A minute of your
Let's talk
time?
to Scrooge.
Good day to you.
We did it! Business is booming. My shop is saved. The front of the shop looks grand. But more importantly, villagers know where to get stuff. You've done a fine service for the valley. Now you've shown yourself to be pretty crafty, so I'm going to gift you your own crafting station. Ah, what a nice guy. But you better not think about going into competition with me. You don't want to mess with Scrooge McDuck. Wouldn't dream of it. That's good. This village isn't big enough for the 2 entrepreneurs. We're swimming in a lake full of gold. Thank you, Lily. It's a pleasure doing business with you. And you, Scrooge McDuck. And he leveled up. We got him to level 2. We got ourselves to level 2. It's
I
going
need to
well.
talk to you.
And you can get friends now. There nice. And we're gonna go back on the money grind because you need some money. I really want the Vanellope hair in the shop, so I do want to sort of grind money for that before we end the episode here.
How's it going?
A minute of your time?
We're going to sell everything we can to Goofy, and that's basically how it's going to go.
Say, have you seen my pal Donald Duck?
I have not seen your pal Donald Duck. I'm so sorry, Goofy. I didn't want to let you down, buddy, but it's not in the village, I don't think. Is Donald Duck in the village? Like, is he in the game? I don't know these things. But yeah. Look at us go, planting all of the crops. That's all we can do. The great thing about it raining is that it just waters it for you, which is amazing. So I need to find when it's going to be raining and just do a load of planting. A load of planting, a load of selling. It'll be great. That will really help get all of the costs down. But I want to say thank you so much for watching. I will see you same time next week. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!